You're watching the Friday edition of This Is Exclusive with me, Shavan Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, world's fifth most populous country, Pakistan, has gone to polls over 24 hours, but the results are not yet out. What causes this delay? And the question here is that, is Pakistan Army essentially losing grip over the situation in Pakistan? Keeping in mind that there is a possibility that the independents who've been backed by the former Prime Minister, jailed Prime Minister Imran Khan, has now taken lead over Pakistan Army's favourite Nawaz Sharif. All this and much more in this edition of This Is Exclusive. We get you minute-by-minute update from Pakistan, the only Indian channel. But up first, these are the headlines we're tracking for you at this hour. M.S. Swaminathan, Chaudhry Charan Singh and P.V. Narasimha Rao to be conferred with Bharat Ratna. From election gimmick attack to non-serious jibe, opposition stoops low as politics over Bharat Ratna rages on. Prime Minister meets parliamentarians over lunch. Sources say discussion held over white paper on UPA's mismanagement. Indy breaks further as Jayant Chaudhary's RLD snaps ties with the alliance, joins NDA fold. Amid tensions in Haldwani, Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami visits injured officers, vows against action against perpetrators. With Imran-backed independents leading the race, it's a big slap in the face of Pakistan Army. Ladies and gentlemen, the polls in Pakistan seem to be swaying in favour of PTI-backed independents, with Imran Khan languishing in jail. His supporters who contested as independents have outperformed themselves. Meanwhile, Nawaz Sharif's aide has declared that the Pakistan Muslim League will be forming a coalition government. All this even as the Pakistan poll body is grappling with a huge delay in the poll results. Before we take you through the full developments and also get you ground report from Pakistan, just a quick recap of what we know so far. Remember, Imran Khan has essentially been turning out to be the hot favourite, with being at loggerheads with the Pakistan Army, not to forget the kind of protests that have taken place in Pakistan at a time when the country is seeing nearly 30% inflation. So clearly in economic doldrums, but Pakistan Army seems to be perhaps letting this go. Now, what could be the reason why you're looking at Imran Khan surging ahead, at least the backing that he has given to the independent candidates there? But having said that, is it also a fixed match? Because at the end of the day, it is Nawaz Sharif who's the hot favourite of the Pakistan Army. And as the indications are now coming in that there could be a coalition government coming together. Bilawal Bhutto being one of them, coming together with the PPP. But at the same time, let's not forget that this comes across as a big embarrassment for the Pakistani Army. They've done that in the past when Nawaz Sharif also faced similar charges just like Imran Khan. And at that point in time, Imran Khan was the hot favourite. But what's really changing in Pakistan right now? First, let's take you through that developments that are taking place with the ground reports coming in from Pakistan. Then we'll break down the numbers for you, and also the live report coming in with the situation currently in Islamabad.
It's a nail-biting contest in Pakistan. 24 hours on and the counting is still underway. Even as the Pakistan poll body has been grappling with result delay, sporadic clashes grip parts of Pakistan. Imran Khan-backed independent candidates hold an edge over Nawaz Sharif's Pakistan Muslim League.
A day after Pakistan successfully held general election across the country, the process of counting vote still continued. According to independent election results, Pakistan's Muslim League Nawaz is leading the race slightly. And what is interesting to note is that a huge number of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf backed independent contestants have secured their seat, not only in in populous province of Punjab, but also in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and other parts of country as well.
Despite of arrest of all these important leaders, not even important leader, but the Mufassal town leaders were also several of them were arrested. Despite of that, they managed to get so many seats. It shows, there is a hatred towards the army. And the problem with the army is now, not only the army is unpopular, but also its main supporters like Jamaat Islami and Jamiatul Ulama Islam has also lost great lot of support following among the people.
Nawaz Sharif, Bilawal Bhutto, Asif Zardari and several other heavyweights retained their seats. The slow release of results has triggered concerns about potential electoral manipulation, further muddying the waters in an already tense political environment.
And even former Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Bilawal Bhutto, have cast doubt on the sanctity and integrity of the election as well. He took to the social networking site X, formerly Twitter, and raised a question that even 30 hours after the polling got end, we could not get the result so far, and that actually, according to Mr. Bilawal, that is actually failure on the part of Pakistan's Election Commission of Pakistan.
Will the Pakistan Army concede poll defeat? Is it losing grip over its country? Let's debate.
So which way is it really tilted? We'll put out the numbers in a short while from now, getting you the leads. In fact, we're also getting in the latest news from Pakistan, where sources have indicated that a group of 30 independent candidates who won election with Imran Khan's PTI support have asked Nawaz Sharif to accept them in the party. Now, as per the law, independent candidates are required to join the party 4 days after they win the election. So it does appear right now that hectic parleys are underway currently in Pakistan, especially with Nawaz Sharif's party trying to bring in those who have won as independent. We'll try and go across to my colleague, Republic reporter Kaswar, who's getting us the latest details. Kaswar, you're telling us that you've spoken to your sources. They say that those who have won, particularly those who have been backed by Imran Khan, they are now in talks with Nawaz Sharif. Is there some sort of a pressure really coming in from the Pakistani army? Because even for them, it may have come across as a surprise, but particularly in Punjab and the other provinces where they were expecting that Nawaz Sharif is going to pick up, that really hasn't happened. The independents have surged ahead. I was looking at the numbers coming in from the 4 provinces. There are some surprise wins too. So what's really happening currently? One, why is there a delay in the first place? And second, what's really happening with at least 30 of them now indicating that they're willing to join Nawaz Sharif? So what's the role that the army is now playing?
Well, Shaman, we are breaking the story that it's a big, huge breaking in Pakistan that 30 independent candidates who actually won the election with the backing of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, former Prime Minister Imran Khan's party, they have shown willingness to join Muslim League Nawaz as well. And according to my information, they have actually got in touch first with Ishaq Dar, who was a former key minister in Nawaz Sharif's cabinet, and then Nawaz Sharif cabinet as well. And also this late morning, they got in touch with Nawaz Sharif themselves, and definitely it's a big story. And in case if they mean it, it means Pakistan's Muslim Nawaz is going to have number of votes, number of seats that required to form government not only in center but also in the Punjab province as well. And if it is happening, and according to my sources, this is a cracked story, it's a big breaking that they have got in touch with Nawaz Sharif, which means that Nawaz Sharif is going to become the next Prime Minister of Pakistan as well. But you have asked a good question that whether they are doing it under pressure or not, we can say that we cannot say a word on that, but definitely Pakistan's military has a history to manipulate results in the past as well. And this is not going to be an exceptional case as well. There is no denying that the establishment is going to put its weight behind Nawaz Sharif and his party as well. Shravan.
Well, Kaswar, we also wanted to know with regards to the key candidates who have won. There was a lot of talk that was taking place that Syed Salahuddin's son, who was also participating in these elections, there was a backing that he had received. But it turns out from the numbers that I saw, he's trailing. What more can you tell us with regards to Syed Salahuddin's party?
Well, I cannot say a word on Salahuddin as well, because this is really something that can backfire as well, because the journalists have been disappearing in Pakistan, and not only in remote area but also in the big cities as well. And I am not in the position to have a word on it. My apologies, Shaman.
I do understand your predicament reporting right now from Islamabad. It isn't really easy. But having said that, Kaswar, just a quick update with regards to what really happens now. The PPP, we heard a short while back, they were very desperate. They were saying that it is time for the Election Commission to come out with the numbers. They believe that, perhaps once again, the integrity of the Election Commission has come into question. What's the current situation in terms of the coalition that Nawaz Sharif is essentially talking about? So while the PTI, Imran Khan-backed independents could be surging ahead, but if PPP and Nawaz Sharif's party comes together, then the coalition really works through.
Well, Chairman, let me tell you that next government for sure is going to be a coalition government, whether it is PML-N joining hand with PPP and other small parties, and whether the Pakistan Muslim Noon is joining hand with independent who were backed by the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf as well. In all scenario, Pakistan is going to hold next coalition government as well, with Nawaz Sharif definitely in the driving seat as well. But there are more chances that the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz will join hands not only with the independent candidates but also with the Pakistan's People's Party parliamentarian as well. At the moment, in a one-liner, I must tell you that in all scenarios, Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz has emerged as a party which is scoring a good number of seats as well, and that is actually leading from front. But on the other hand, definitely the independents carry their weight as well, and Nawaz Sharif is actually desperately wanting them to join his ranks as well. But in any case, Pakistan going to hold next government that will be a coalition government as well.
Well, interesting times ahead right now in Pakistan. We'll be coming back to you, Kaswar, for all the latest details, because the bigger picture yet to come in. But as reports already coming in that independents who were backed by Imran Khan's party are now in talks with Nawaz Sharif. Now, whether they are doing it all by themselves or there is some sort of a pressure that is being built coming in, particularly from the ISI as well as Pakistan Army, that's something that one cannot perhaps deny. A story that we'll be tracking very closely. Shall we focus now to a special story coming in? This is with regards to baby Ariha. Baby Ariha's parents have spoken to Republic TV a short while back. They continue to protest regarding the repatriation of their child, who just turned 3 years old. She was 7 months old when she was taken into the foster care in Germany. Today, in fact, we've heard that there were protests that were taking place at the national capital, but yet another time, parents of Ariha have once again taken this matter up, hoping that the government will make the kind of intervention and help the family members get back with their child. Listen in to what baby Ariha's mother had to say.
देखिए, अरिहा को जर्मन फॉस्टर केयर में 2.5 साल हो गए हैं। भारत सरकार विदेश मंत्रालय प्रयत्न कर रहा है, विदेश मंत्रालय 2.5 साल से इन्वॉल्व है, प्रयत्न कर रहा है, पर अभी तक कोई रिजल्ट नहीं है। अभी तक अरिहा को एम्बेसी भी केवल 2 बार मिल पाई है। अभी कल के जैसे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में पता चला कि अरिहा को हिंदी सिखाई जाने वाली है। अगर बच्चे को 1 महीने में 1 या 2 दिन आप हिंदी सिखाओगे तो बच्चा ऐसे भाषा नहीं सीखेगा। महीने में 2 दिन तो वो हमें भी मिलती है, तो क्या उसे गुजराती आती है? नहीं, जर्मन अथॉरिटी ये सिर्फ टोकन जेस्चर देगी और हम अगर खुश हो जाएंगे कि ये, क्योंकि वो सिर्फ दिखाने के लिए कर रहे कि हम अरिया का कल्चर प्रिजर्व कर रहे हैं। जब जर्मन फॉरेन मिनिस्टर एंजेलिना बारबोक जी और जर्मन एम्बेसडर से भी बात करते हैं फिलिप एकमिन जी, उन्होंने हमेशा बोला है कि हम अरिहा के कल्चर को, रिलीजियंस को रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं। पर अगर वो रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं तो अरिहा का कल्चर प्रिजर्व क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? अरिया का रिलीजियन प्रिजर्व क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? अरिया के लैंग्वेज, उसको इंडियन, उसकी मदर टंग गुजराती क्यों नहीं आ रही है? जर्मन चाइल्ड सर्विसेज की कैपेसिटी नहीं है क्योंकि उन्होंने 2.5 साल से कुछ कर ही नहीं पाए। अगर जर्मन चाइल्ड सर्विसेज की कैपेसिटी नहीं है तो फिर उन्होंने अपनी जिद छोड़ के भारत सरकार को जल्द से जल्द अरिया को सौंप देना चाहिए। आज मैं विदेश मंत्रालय से भी प्रश्न करना चाहूँगी, आप कोशिश कर रहे हो, मैं आपके दिल से शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि आप इतना साथ दे रहे हो, अरिया के लिए बात कर रहे हो, पर अरिया को इंडिया भारत लाने के लिए कोई टाइमलाइन है, कोई स्ट्रेटजी है? मोदी जी, मैं आपसे हाथ जोड़ के विनती करना चाहती हूँ, प्लीज़। विदेश मंत्रालय 2.5 साल से कोशिश कर रहा है पर कोई रिजल्ट नहीं है। अब केवल आप ही हो जो अरिया को वापस भारत ला सकते हो। आप ही की इंटरवेंशन से अरिया के नन्हे कदम हमारे भारत देश में वापस आ सकते हैं।
Well, in fact, Republic also spoke to the child activist, which we're going to play out in a short while from now. But we'll just quickly take you through the latest updates. In fact, Germany has granted consular access to baby Ariha. We'll try and also move on to the other big breaking news now coming in a short while from now. We're not going to play out the reaction coming in with regards to the child activist for now. We'll put that out on Republic World in a short while from now. But we'll try and see if we can play that interview once again. But just a quick recap of what we know so far. Now, remember, baby Ariha's repatriation struggle has been going on for almost over a year, as the family members have pointed out. In fact, Ministry of External Affairs have said that multiple efforts have been made. They've also reached out to German authorities. In fact, consular access has also been given. But what's important to point out here is the very fact that the family members are hoping that at some point in time, the government will be able to make the kind of breakthrough that they were expecting. Now, that's what the family members say. We've been told that some breaking news also now coming in with the development taking place at the national capital. We'll try and play that out in a short while from now. But first, take a look at some of the reactions that are now coming in on the story of baby Ariha. Let's play out the interview of the mother once again.
देखिए, अरिया को जर्मन फॉस्टर केयर में 2.5 साल हो गए हैं। भारत सरकार, विदेश मंत्रालय प्रयत्न कर रहा है, विदेश मंत्रालय 2.5 साल से इन्वॉल्व है, प्रयत्न कर रहा है, पर अभी तक कोई रिजल्ट नहीं है। अभी तक अरिया को एम्बेसी भी केवल 2 बार मिल पाई है। अभी कल के जैसे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में पता चला कि अरिया को हिंदी सिखाई जाने वाली है। अगर बच्चे को 1 महीने में 1 या 2 दिन आप हिंदी सिखाओगे तो बच्चा ऐसे भाषा नहीं सीखेगा। महीने में 2 दिन तो वो हमें भी मिलती है, तो क्या उसे गुजराती आती है? नहीं, जर्मन अथॉरिटी ये सिर्फ टोकन जेस्चर देगी और हम अगर खुश हो जाएंगे कि ये, क्योंकि वो सिर्फ दिखाने के लिए कर रहे कि हम अरिया का कल्चर प्रिजर्व कर रहे हैं। जब जर्मन फॉरेन मिनिस्टर एंजेलिना बारबोक जी और जर्मन एम्बेसडर से भी बात करते हैं फिलिप एकमिन जी, उन्होंने हमेशा बोला है कि हम अरिहा के कल्चर को, रिलीजियंस को रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं। पर अगर वो रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं तो अरिहा का कल्चर प्रिजर्व क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? अरिया का रिलीजियन प्रिजर्व क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? अरिया के लैंग्वेज, उसको इंडियन, उसकी मदर टंग गुजराती क्यों नहीं आ रही है?
Well, the family members are certainly hoping that the government will be able to bring in the much needed breakthrough in this particular case. Ministry of External Affairs have been maintaining that they are working on this entire matter. Slipping into a short break. On the other side, we'll also be getting more breaking news now coming in from the national capital. Also, Prime Minister meets parliamentarians over lunch. Sources say discussion held over white paper on UPA's mismanagement. India breaks further as Jayant Chaudhary's RLD snaps ties with Alliance, joins NDA fold.